Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
Your friend is Sister Quia or Maryland, USA. When you have COVID-19. Sister Quia.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning from Accra. It is a. We are sure so much. Ebane say chechemu boy and komo.
Pancho me registered nurse.
We are nurse. Okay.
See me Kwejuma and then me and your patients about is about hospital. They come with different diagnosis.
Yeah.
And your problem. You see, if you move it's 50 almost per day. Almost one for one. And I decided to invest in the COVID. It's now a show for a couple of days with no protection. The results in the back positive. Meaning for a Juma, they day off. And I realized that the whole family. But then, the temperature was 38.8, I think. And my coma, the heart rate took off through. It's the whole one that the country and the husband say. I don't think that with symptoms a regular flu or cold. It's the one and the isolated home from my family. It's in one of the empty rooms or the feel home. Before I make corner and I'm a far big basin and I'm a day. Me asthma and drew boom. And I'm a far.
Hey, what sounds so asthmatic?
Wow. No asthmatic here.
Okay, it's here.
It's me far me asthma and drew and I'm a far Tylenol for headache. And I'm a far me blood pressure cough. And I'm a far me pulse up. I'm checking me oxygen. And I'm doing the boom. Basically, no. And I think so. Me concoction can't be near man of home, and I'm doing enough for sure. And I'm isolating at home from my family. The following day, and I'm afraid to be, and I'm reporting the symptoms. I'm thinking, I'm going to test them. After 48 hours, and a result nearby, I buy an almost say a positive.
By no say positive no uso mo say net to say
honestly me want DM schedule and I'm real clear because it means that either say not me for days but then I was asymptomatic let me need symptoms here and as who needs symptoms cry you can still pass it on to somebody.
Yeah.
See, let me give you say, yeah, my kids are young, little kids. And let me give you cool so because of high blood pressure. I want to see a high rate.
Yeah.
My game was all over the place. I was just thinking about my family at that point.
Now, o test I say a positive. Men call back to baby now with free bano. Only particular patient or the mao?
And no, dear, I can't tell.
But sure. And also temperature called 38.8. That's very high.
But that's very high, yeah.
And irregular heart rate.
The regular heart rate was my heart rate was 130.
And what is supposed to be normal? Many medical person
it's supposed to be between 60 and 90.
It's supposed to be between 60 and 90. Now the call 130.
130. I mean, so heart rate is 98 is fine, but once you pass 100, it's not good.
Wow, and you went to 130.
That's all right.
Into apart from say or temperature cholesterol, or irregular heart rate, DMB na ufili ewo.
And I say so, maybe chill. I was
tigu so.
But if me increase temperature, no fear come very will be asked for it, but now what it?
Wow.
I want them. Meanwhile, my temperature is so strong at the same time. Now, I feel for me forward. And one telltale signs of COVID-19 and one from your regular one is COVID-19 and one it's a dry cough.
Okay.
No matter how hard you cough, you're coming out. See, I had a cough, I chills, and I fever. Now, there's no sign break. Fatigue and why break. I think so with sense of taste, with sense of smell, you lose it all.
You can't smell anything?
Naturally, you can't taste as well.
Aduane to enu ma wonte hwe.
Wonte hwe.
Enti se ebi obi spray perfume anase bibi bonso a wontimi nte ne pampan nte hwe.
Wonte hwe. Naturally.
Were you scared of death?
I was scared because, like I said, I have asthma and I'm considered high risk.
Yeah.
And we hear news media, you hear stories about who needs medical history, but it passed away. And considering said asthma, I was scared.
Yeah, very frightening. Very, very frightening.
Yeah.
Enti ukunu ne woma, did you transfer it to them? Did you transmit it to them? Oh yeah, did it happen?
Yes, it did. So I think on the fourth day, one bedroom was next to the Diana Bono. So Mr. Senibate and the over. And my husband is checking the temperature. And the temperature, you're okay. And I'm busy and say, one or Bono, is she bringing something out? And I say, no. Later on, I'm somebody checking the temperature. There's nothing in temperature and emotional.
Yeah.
You see, a horn and a friend of a pediatrician, and a pediatrician is 100% they have it.
100% they have it.
They have it. Once you have a positive case in the house, there's 100% chance that you'll get it.
Oh man, what did you say? How old are your kids?
8.
8.
4.
8 and 4. Into mutu ni nyina anyai. Ena okunu so nya bi. Oi. So for fitimra wo hu say wenya wo isolate wo hu ne ade no up to emra wo man nya, how many days did it take for your husband and kids to have it?
3 days.
3 days.
Within 3 days, that's all right.
And almost symptoms so net is different from what na similar to yours and as a day.
It was totally different. For me, symptoms though, I had a single symptom that COVID-19 presented.
Yeah.
I had a respiratory symptom, which was my cough, shortness of breath, chills, fever, and one thing about COVID-19, you get this headache. The headache is different from your regular headache. Headache, no, essentially from with any, and then it wraps around your entire head and it constricts.
Wow.
It's different. And from there, I also had the GI symptoms, which is the diarrhea and vomiting. I didn't vomit, but I had nausea. It's immediately to me one hand tendency. I want to make sense so. And then you have diarrhea. My husband, the symptoms, it was just nausea and vomiting. And when I chilled, I was physically sore. The other symptoms was different from what I had. I had everything, whereas he only had a little bit of the symptoms.
I see. So after 3 days, your entire family enya COVID-19. Okasan ose oko self-isolation ofa o asthma draw. But oka say oye concoction. Concoction ben aye.
Because the one gonna know that the grandmother herbal medicine would say my nose. If your fat clothes, no fat could be a thing. I support a thing. No affair no be. No fat ginger any garlic. No, the name bottle. No, it's no, I'm going to see for 24 hours. Now, after that, so you're not a part area need.
Enti garlic, kakadro, and then you can say hintia.
That's all right.
Enti udi gunsium, insuation and sunyum. And 24 hours later, I started to one.
That's all right.
Did it help? Why?
It did help.
In what way?
And, apart from, I'm sorry.
A comment on the boy.
A boy is the sense that after the third day, you know, instead say I was having a dry cough, you know, I started bringing fluids down.
Okay.
And I think so. Apart from that, you know, I did a hot water steam.
You did a hot water what?
The hot water steam.
And only a day.
Me boiling let me shoot back at tomorrow. Let me do blanket the catalyst.
Oh, Nana, you were here, so malaria.
Me patrol.
In Sushie.
Me patrol.
Ah, sorry, friends. Ah, now Upunu. Your friend Upunu.
Yes.
Wow.
That's right, yes.
Now, I don't know into Uya for how long now, you know?
Actually, it's a time I know for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Or
Or time, every like 20-minute periods in an hour. But Equia, is it not interesting? Say, wow, we are ness. Anki nim say ebia edrobi wo what's what America. Nipa bebre fi say America de aja. Bibia wo hobi. Banya wo ka che mi ye kakadro hentia garlic epunu na wo ye. What na medication bi anka ho biom?
On the fourth day though, of my symptoms, I started having extreme shortness of breath. It's pneumonia, papa. And I'm checking the oxygen. My oxygen was slightly lower than where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's, at that point, as a healthcare practitioner, I decided to give a clinical trial medication a try, which is your hydrochloroquine and the azithromycin.
Into your chloroquine at the NB.
That's all right. I did.
Oh yeah, yes, hydrochloroquine and I fancy.
That's all right. Hydrochloroquine.
Hydrochloroquine anything.
Azithromycin.
Azithromycin. And then why now we are and I say the medication in my hospital.
My friend, the pulmonologist, and I'm sending prescription, man. They don't only have this say that the symptoms starting, the country I wanted to wait it out. But we need a shortness of breath, and knowing that they were asthma,
yeah.
If it happens, then in pneumonia, my condition is going to be worse.
Yeah.
And then the pneumonia, they'll have to treat me with antibiotics anyway. If I decided to take the medication just in case that I'm going to end up with a pneumonia, at least I've already taken the medication for it. It's the owner of the private money, and then I started the regimen as well.
So this entire treatment process, was for how long?
You mean the azithromycin and the hydrochloroquine?
Azithromycin, hydrochloroquine, plus your own medication from your grandmom. For how long?
Azithromycin and the hydrochloroquine was only a 5-day course.
For 5 days.
That's all right. That my grandma's medication was still taking it up to now.
Oh, that's your grandma medication up to now.
That's all right.
So in total, from time I who say when your symptoms be seen, bear na hini.
It started on the 23rd.
23rd of what?
March.
23rd of March. Into about 3 weeks near.
Almost 3 weeks now.
Now, at the end of my free say what what's uncle testing?
I'm so happy, your test kit, I won't need to breathe. Don't say your dog for her.
America, we need test kit, baby.
But right now, you need to breathe. I don't know where you're almost provide the ball.
America.
Boy. right now, no. The criteria they say simple people know once you are fever free for 72 hours, this is 7 days. That's what symptoms will resolve it from the first onset in 7 days after that. You are okay to go back to society. But then they recommend self-care mask because you can still transmit the virus to somebody else. But I think that after 14 days, after your first 14 days, you are good to go. You're fine. You're clear.
After 14 days?
That's right.
You've done the 14 days?
Yes, I've done it 14 days. And this is my 3rd week. So after next week, I'm not considered contagious.
Mm-hmm. And you don't feel the symptoms anymore?
I don't. The only thing I'm working on right now is my oxygen level.
Mm-hmm.
So my oxygen level is okay until it's not here. But once I start walking, it drops. Now, it doesn't drop to critical level like it was before, but it's just not therapeutic yet. So, most importantly, just doing my breathing exercises every hour. I mean, taking deep breaths 10 times every hour, just to open up my lungs.
Wow. And for somebody who's asthmatic, it's even more scary, right?
That's right.
Who at to say?
Right now, they are fine. I mean, they're okay. And the money, their symptoms only lasted for 4 or 5 days, and that was it.
And Kolani Moon had better immunity?
Mr. Shaw, they have better immunity than we do. They do.
How come? Are they? What be say?
Mr. Shaw, apparently, the Kola cell phone is replicates faster than adults. So it fights the disease faster than ours. Mm-hmm. Whereas ours replicates slower. So the disease stays in our system longer than it does in the kid.
I see. So your kids are fine?
They are fine. My husband is fine too.
But your kids are 8 and 4.
That's right.
How old are you? I knew that would make you laugh.
Oh, goodness. I'm 38.
You're 38?
That's right.
How old is your husband?
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask.
He's 43.
Good. The entire Mibisa San say this entire thing about COVID-19, there's a certain perception say older folk in Kokra and a calm. But here's your case where your husband is 43, you're 38, you have an 8 and a 4-year-old. So therefore, it negates that thinking, say, only older people and a young, right?
I mean, that's what people say, but that's not the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even your kids. It's in your beer. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's right. Yeah.
How are you feeling now? It's saying, are you okay? Everything okay? Back to normal?
I feel great. I mean, apart from my oxygen, which is the only reason why I can say I'm 90% okay. But other than that, I don't have any other symptoms.
Can you taste and smell now?
Oh, yes.
Wow. Scary, eh?
It is scary. It is scary.
Do you want to?
Oh, show me that.
And we wish you well. And we are happy, very happy that at least. You're saying it's about 2 weeks ago, and Freya and Countmini and Katsase.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. That means that fatigue, my brain. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Ukrune mano omofa medication be hydrochloroquine.
Me catch your day. Your mom say me could credit the only thing of fire the concussion at the end. That's all they took, and the kids.
Are you joking?
That's all they took.
Ukru ne umana fa medication bia concoction na.
That's all right.
Garlic, ginger, hintiana. They must have drank loads of it.
No, really. I take 3 tablespoons, and I'll pass in bread. That was it.
Any pununa hot water ni munyama ni blanket.
And I think so now we do cold water. We do hot water and quality I put warm them. Warm water.
So you drank loads of water as well?
I did. And then so I drank a lot of tea. Yes, tea and I began.
Yeah.
And then that's all I was on for 7 days.
Wow.
That's all.
We're happy to hear you and alive and well and bubbly.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for your time too. Minim say I didn't share that papa baby I want, but thank you for making time.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Okay, all the best. Why?
Thanks.
Yenya ba sister Queer or a nurse ewo Maryland, USA. And I'm attending Kase and then a komo unya COVID-19. Or no, or the son ni kunu ni mami no. Nyamiadom. She's okay.
Peace FM 104.3. Would you mean